regardless of what level flag football you're coaching, you're going to want to always have a deep threat in your offense. Because if you do not have a deep threat, then really the defenders are just going to sit on you. And they're going to make life miserable for every route you run, whether it be a slant route, an in route, an out route. So flag football is no different than any type of football, whereas you need to present a deep route, and probably the first route that you need to install is a go route or a 9 route, as it's called. And there are certain things that are universal as far as how a 9 route should be taught. So we're going to start today, and we're going to work right over here with the Z. It could be a Y, F, or an X, and they're a little bit different when you're in the slot right here. But with the Z, we just want to take that position and talk about how the quarterback and the outside receiver here are going to work together on a 9 route. You see we've got it in the red zone. This could be out into the field as well. So some coaching tips to always think about as you're teaching your offense and beginning the passing game part with the 9 route. Let's go over here. And the first thing to think about is I want the Z to have the inside foot up, and I want them looking into the ball. It's important that when the ball is snapped that the Z has the ability to push straight up the field. That Z wants to break the cushion. They want to run up on the toes of that defender. Now, you could have a zone defender or a man defender. We talked about this before here. More often than not, you're going to have a man defender, but you have got to threaten that corner right there as soon as that ball is snapped, and that is accomplished by driving with your outside foot first, because you've got your inside foot up, and you're trying to run, as I said, right up on the toes. And looking into the ball is going to assure that you get going, and you're not going to be going when the ball's already in the quarterback's hands. So as you do that, what you want to do, obviously, is present that outside threat. And I'm going to come back and talk to you why the inside foot up is so important. The second thing is you want to make sure that they have to defend the go route. Now, a go route, you have to figure that they're going to play a little bit of inside leverage. Once you get up on the toes and it's a fade or a go route, what you want to do is you want then begin to fade outside a little bit, because you have to figure they're going to try to be on top of you right here. So you want to fade outside, but at some point you want to get on top of them, and then you want to straighten that stem up again. You want to straighten that stem up again, because regardless if you've beaten them or if they're on top of you, the quarterback is now going to put the football should be delivered to your outside. And so you want to have, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you right here, that you're going to want to have at least a 4-yard box from the sideline, because the quarterback, when they throw it, that ball should be thrown, all right, to the outside. Now, why? The reason why it should be thrown out here is because inside here, you may have a free safety that's actually playing in the middle of the field. Even if the Z beats the corner right here and plays and the corners, has stacked the corner, if that ball is thrown inside here, you've got the chance for that free safety to come over, knock it down, or even worse, pick it off and run it back. So that's why you want this ball right here to be thrown, okay, on the outside shoulder, all right, and you want to leave a 4-yard box from the sideline. So that ball may come over top of your outside shoulder if you're the receiver, which is why it's called a fade. Now, so keep all that in mind. Now, let's go back just for a second, and let's talk about the inside foot up again. Here's why you want the inside foot up. Once you begin to establish that you have a deep threat, then you want to run other routes off of this go route. And let's just take for a slant. If you can push that corner, get that corner to back up, now you've got your inside foot up. So you go outside, inside, outside, and run a slant, and you've got that corner backed up. That's how you get open. Maybe you're going to run a hitch out here. You got your inside foot up, all right? So you just want to go outside, pop, and the ball's on you. But once again, as soon as you drive hard with that first step, the corner is going to back up, which will give you time after you catch the football. You've got a little bit of a cushion here to work them inside or outside after you catch that hitch. Now, a lot of these are predetermined with the quarterback's timing. All right, that's why we talk about for the quarterback, if you're going to throw the ball deep, you don't have to take a big 7-step drop to throw the ball deep on the go route. It should be, if you're in the shotgun or if you're in a pistol right here, it should be really catch the ball, 1, 2, 3, ball out, and put that ball out here like we talked about. If it's a short route like a slant, if it's a short route like a hitch, that ball ought to be caught. Quarterback pops his feet, boom, that ball's out here on the hitch, that ball's out here on the slant. So just remember though, regardless what level you're coaching, and if you're coaching the younger players, just move them in a little bit, all right, because you're obviously not going to have the same arm strength with your quarterback, and you're not going to have the same talent level with your receivers, but they won't have the same talent level either. But regardless of what you're coaching, start with an outside threat. Have your receivers have the inside foot up, looking at the ball, threaten the corners, threaten the DBs deep first, and then on the go route, leave yourself a 4-yard box for the quarterback to drop the ball in over top of the outside shoulder.